Page 69. Before you read, in this lesson, we look at what we are like and how each of us is different. We are all interesting people in different ways, and we are all good at different things. As you read this, think about what you are like and what you enjoy doing. Lesson 6, Who I Am, Part 1. Many Voices. Radha. My favorite activity is climbing trees. Just outside our house, there is a mango tree which I love to go up. Its branches spread out, so it is simple to climb up the tree, and I can sit comfortably in the fork of two branches. My mother tells me it is not sensible for girls to climb trees, but one afternoon she climbed up too, and both of us sat there talking and eating raw mangoes. When I am high up in the tree, I feel like I can rule the whole world. Page 70. Nasir. When I grow up, I want to become a seed collector. We have cotton fields in our village, and every year my father spends a lot of money on buying new seeds to grow our cotton plants. My grandfather told me that many years ago he could collect the seeds from his own plants, which could be sown to grow new plants during the next year. But today, that doesn't work, so we have to spend money to buy new seeds every single year. I want to find out why that is so. I want to learn how to preserve seeds so that we can use them again and not spend money every year. Rohit. If I had a huge amount of money, I would travel and travel. I want to see the mountains of New Zealand because they looked beautiful in a magazine picture. I wish I could sail down the Amazon River in South America on a raft. I want to live on the beaches of Lakshadweep and dive down to see coral. I suppose I should go to the Konark Temple in Orissa or the Old City in Beijing in China and the pyramids in Egypt too. But what I actually enjoy is seeing nature more than old buildings. Page 71. Sarbjeet. What makes me very angry is when people don't believe me when I am telling the truth. For example, if I tell my teacher that I couldn't do my homework because Ravi borrowed my book and forgot to return it. Or I tell my parents that it wasn't me but my little brother who started the fight. Or if I tell my teacher that I really did study for the test even if I have got bad marks. They all look at me as if they think I'm telling lies. The look on their faces really angers me. Sometimes I have to look down at my shoes and count to 10 so that I do not show that I am angry.
Page 72.
Dolma. When I grow up, I am going to be the Prime Minister of India. People always laugh when I say that, but I am sure that I will do it. Everyone in my class asks me what to do when they have a problem, and my teacher always trusts me when something needs to be done in school. I want to make things better for everyone. I want us to have good hospitals and roads and schools. I want to make sure that there are many good scientists in India who will invent cures for diseases and send a spaceship to Mars. Peter. My favorite day is the second Sunday of every month. On this day, our whole family always go to the cinema hall to see a film. My father gets the tickets in advance and all of us, my grandmother, my parents, my two brothers and I, take the bus there. In the interval, my father buys us peanuts and I love to sit in the darkness of the hall eating and watching the film. Afterwards, we always stop to eat ice cream. Everyone is in good mood and we all feel very lucky that we are such a happy family.
Page 73.
Working with the text. A. Answer the following questions. 1. Peter's favorite day of the week is Sunday because blank. 2. Nasir wants to learn blank. 3. Dolma believes that she can make a good prime minister because blank. B. Write true or false against each of the following statements. 1. Peter is an only child blank. 2. When Sarbajit gets angry, he shouts at people blank. 3. Nasir lives in the city blank. 4. Radha's mother enjoys doing things with her blank. 74. Part 2. Multiple intelligences. Each one of us is skilled or good at something. But do you know that different people are intelligent in different ways? Visual intelligence. You like to think in pictures, create mental images, to remember things. You enjoy looking at maps, charts, pictures, videos, and movies. You are good at puzzle building, reading, writing, understanding maps, charts, and graphs, a sense of direction, sketching, painting, fixing, or making objects, understanding pictures. You can become a navigator, sculptor, artist, inventor, architect, interior designer, mechanic, engineer. Verbal intelligence. You like to use words and language. You speak well and think in words rather than pictures. You are good at speaking, writing, storytelling, listening, explaining, teaching, using humor, understanding the meaning of words, remembering information, convincing someone of your point of view. You can become a poet, journalist, writer, teacher, lawyer, politician, translator. Mathematical intelligence. You like to use reason, logic, and numbers. Always curious about the world around, you ask lots of questions and like to do experiments. You are good at problem solving, solving puzzles, experimenting, questioning, and wondering about natural events, doing mathematics calculations, working with geometric shapes. You can become a scientist, engineer, computer programmer, researcher, accountant, and mathematician. Page 75. Being good at your studies is one kind of intelligence, but there are many others too. Read the descriptions to find out which of the following types of intelligence best describes you. Remember that there will probably be more than one type of intelligence which fits you. Bodily intelligence. You like to control your body movements and handle objects skillfully. You have a good sense of balance and can catch or hit a ball well and like to dance. You like to move around while learning. You are good at dancing, physical coordination, sports, crafts, acting, miming, using your hands to create or build. You express emotions through your body. You can become a dancer, athlete, physical education teacher, actor, firefighter, craftsperson. Musical intelligence. You like to play and enjoy music. You think about sounds, rhythms, and patterns. You immediately respond to music, either appreciating or criticizing what you hear. You are good at singing, whistling, playing musical instruments, recognizing tunes, composing music, remembering melodies, understanding the structure and rhythm of music. You can become a musician, disc jockey, singer, or composer. Interpersonal intelligence. You like to understand others. You try to see things from other people's point of view in order to understand how they think or feel. You are a good organizer and manage to get other people to cooperate and work as a team. You are good at seeing things from others' view, listening, understanding, other people's moods and feelings, solving problems, cooperating with groups, noticing people's moods, communicating, building trust. You can become a counselor, salesperson, politician, business person, teacher. 76. Working with the text. Fill in the blanks to name the different kinds of intelligence. One has been done for you. When I enjoy listening to people and solving their problems, I use my interpersonal intelligence. 2. When I enjoy dancing or physical activity, I use my blank intelligence. 2. When I enjoy looking at maps and examining pictures, I use my blank intelligence. 3. When I enjoy working with numbers and solving maths problems, I use my blank intelligence. 4. When I enjoy telling a story or arguing, I use my blank intelligence. Working with language. Match the job on the left with its description on the right. 1. Navigator. 2. Architect. 3. Politician. You have to match with advises people what to do about jobs, personal problems, etc. B. Works in politics, usually by standing for election. C. Finds and monitors the route to go to a place or the direction of travel. Page 77. 4. Engineer. 5. Computer programmer. 6. Athlete. 7. Disc jockey. 8. Composer. 9. Counselor. 10. Journalist. You have to match with reports on recent news for newspaper, radio or TV. E. Plans the design of a building, town or city. F. Controls and puts together a program and music. G. Works in sports or activities such as running, jumping, etc. H. Designs and builds things like roads, bridges, or engines. I. Makes up notes to create music. J. Design the system by which a computer runs or gives information. Writing. Write a paragraph about yourself so that people who read it will get to know you better. You could write about yourself from any point of view or choose one of the following topics. 1. What I enjoy doing most. 2. What makes me angry. 3. What I hate to do. And 4. What I want to become. Remember to give a reason or details of what you write about so that anyone reading it will understand you better. After you have finished your paragraph, affix your photo on the sheet and display it on the wall. Read each other's paragraphs. Did you understand someone else better after you had read what he or she wrote? Page 78. Read these columns about careers in environment, that is, working to keep our world, the land, air, water, and the people, animals and plants, safe from natural and man-made dangers. Check out the personality profiles need to be successful at different kinds of careers in the environmental field. Find out whether you are more adventurous than your partner or whether your partner is a better inquirer than others. You may wish to prepare a personality profile of yourself, your partner. In groups, attempt some of the activities suggested at the end. What's your nature? Thinker or tinker? The right job needs the right kind of person. Depending on the kind of person you are, your personality type, you would be best suited for a particular kind of work. Find out which personality matches yours best and what you would want to become. Adventurous. You are stoic, determined, patient, romantic, calm, curious, physically tough, unflappable. You like adventure, traveling, outdoors, forests, trekking, wild creatures, rain, climbing mountains, camping, being alone. You are good at biology, outdoor activities, keeping calm under duress, running long distances, dealing with bad weather, looking at a wild elephant in the eye. You can become a wildlife biologist, zoologist, botanist, naturalist, forester, zoo curator, veterinary doctor, biology teacher, environment educator, organic farmer, rural community worker. Creative. You are creative, imaginative, artistic, a dreamer, romantic, sensitive, liberal, cooperative, cordial, clever, perceptive, humorous, intuitive. You like colors, good design, outdoors, communicating, creative writing, art and craft, watching films, nature walks, engaging with social issues, traveling, studying liberal arts. You are good at art and craft, drawing, photography, creative writing, painting, dreaming, communicating ideas. You can become a filmmaker, copywriter, graphic designer, artist, sculptor with a social concern who does development communication projects or works for NGOs, school teacher, community worker, wildlife artist, illustrator, environment educator, communication expert. Page 79. Inquirer. You are systematic, logical, practical, organized, inquisitive, thorough, outward looking, rational, studious, methodical, intuitive. You like building and fixing things, finding reasons behind phenomena, figuring out how things work, learning about new technologies, doing maths gadgets. You are good at physics, mathematics, chemistry, fixing and repairing the plumbing or electrical gadgets at home, engineering fantastic structures with Lego. You can become an environmental engineer, bioengineer, chemical engineer, meteorologist, climatologist, toxicologist, water expert, appropriate technologist. Communicator. You are confident, intelligent, creative, gregarious, talkative, opinionated, alert, energetic, purposeful, forthright, sociable, eloquent. You like reading, writing, thinking about the state of the world, politics, cultures, outgoing, traveling to remote places, meeting people, stating your opinion, intellectual pursuits, current affairs, cities. You are good at literature, history, languages, communicating, debating, oratory, demanding your rights, sensitive to injustice, interacting with all kinds of people. You can become a documentary filmmaker, environmental lawyer, newspaper, magazine journalist, urban researcher, ecological historian, development consultant, communications expert, government official. Idealist. You are hopeful, selfless, romantic, radical, frank, political, rebellious, socialist, free-thinking, restive, passionate, visionary, helpful. You like to help others to express your concern at injustice, social and cultural histories, understanding human psychology, a sense of community, people with social concerns. You are good at dealing with all kinds of people, working in a team, demanding your rights, living frugally, making the most of any given situation, strategizing, writing, writing letters, taking criticism, doing daring acts. You can become a social worker, environmental activist, NGO representative, rural development expert, public interest advocate, lawyer, communications expert. Page 80. Word Finders Group. 1. Thinker becomes tinker if we leave out an H, who is a tinker. 2. Make a list of words that your classmates want to find out the meanings of. Then find out the meanings by consulting a dictionary or asking your teacher. Tell your classmates what you have found out. People Finders Group. Find people in the jobs mentioned here. They may be people you know or people mentioned in newspapers, etc. Make a chart. Picture Finders Group. Get pictures or photographs of the kind of people, subjects, activities, places, etc. mentioned here. Speaking. A. Why does Radha's mother tell her that it is not suitable for girls to climb trees? Find points to agree with Radha or her mother. Plan what you will say by making notes like this. 1. Girls should be able to climb trees if they wish. 1, 2, 3. 2. Girls should not be allowed to climb trees. Point 1, 2, 3. Page 81. Now, divide the class in two groups. Present to the zest of the class the opinion of Radha, who thinks there is no harm in girls climbing trees, and of her mother, who thinks girls should not do this. B. Sit in a circle so that you can see each other. Each one must talk to complete the following sentence in your own way. What makes me very angry is. Remember to listen with respect and without comment to each person as he/she speaks. Know your country. 1. The Hirakund Dam is built on a major river. Name it. 2. In which state is Kanyakumari, the southernmost tip of the mainland? 3. Name the channel that separates the Andaman and Nicobar Islands.
137.